Hello everyone, this is Saikiran Puvvada. Welcome to the tutorial for Introduction to Google Cloud Console. So currently we are in Google Cloud Console. To get here, you can also go to console.cloud.google.com or you can search in the Google about Google Cloud Console. Uh, Once you're into the portal, you might need to start your free trial or log into your account appropriately and create a project. Once your trial is activated, you can go to on project. This is the project picker on the top. You can pick up appropriate project you have created or create a new project. Okay, so we are here at the main page of the Google Cloud Console. Here we can see there are some quick access links about billing, API services, IAM, and compute engine. So some brief introduction to these things, where cloud storage is more of a Google Cloud offering for storage. This is something you might encounter something as Google Cloud Buckets. And BigQuery is an analytics platform. IAM and admin is more of a authentication and authorization rules, etc. Access rules, etc. can be controlled in here. Billing is where you control your usage, billing, and limits to certain things. Maybe you can limit what is the budget, etc. APIs and services are all the services offered as part of the GCP, something like cloud storage or something like Vertex AI offerings of Google, or configuring Gemini usage, etc., comes under API and services. We also have Compute Engine, which is responsible for deploying the or I mean, when we request for a VM, Compute Engine takes care of it, virtual machine or deployment, etc. We have Kubernetes engine for that is solely focused on Kubernetes. These are the offerings from the Google Cloud Platform. So you can also, on top right, you can also have Cloud Shell. Once you activate the Cloud Shell is basically a mini VM that is provided by Google, so that you guys can interact with the Google Cloud services via terminal. This is a Linux deployment, Linux Docker shell that is provided to you. So this can be used to directly initiate or create some things, or initiate some services in Google from this shell itself. This has minimal compute. So and this doesn't have a persistent storage. That means what are the files you store as part of this particular Cloud Shell instance might be deleted after some time of no usage. So this is just a Linux shell. Uh, some of the tools or packages are already installed in this, so you guys can experiment around this, and you guys can also interact with Google Cloud SDK, CLI SDK, which kind of helps you to interact with services rather than only using the UI to create resources or manage or modify them. You can also use CLI SDK for the same. You can also have an option to open editor. This kind of gives you with more editor kind of a scenario to interact with this particular instance of Cloud Shell rather than only working with the terminal. This is a fork of a VS Code instance, so you guys can just look here, see the what are the VM capabilities. It is already populated to you so that you guys know. You guys can create and execute some commands in here. You can open a terminal just like in VS Code, and yeah. So here on the top we also have search bar where you can go for something like cloud storage. Okay, cloud storage is commonly called as GCS, Google Cloud Storage. Here you can kind of create some buckets and store some files. This is more of a data lake. That means you can create all the objects, structured, unstructured, it doesn't matter. So uh, and in the same way, I think you guys can interact with some more platforms. There is something called Vertex AI too. Vertex AI helps you to manage your AI workloads or instances or pipelines. With the help of Vertex AI, you guys can run small experiment, take a GPU machine, and fine tune some of the Gemini or Gemma models. And you guys can also deploy some of the models that's available as part of Vertex AI Garden, Model Garden, to the VM instances directly, so that you guys will not have any need for extra compute externally. I mean, outside the GCP. This is the introduction to Google Cloud Console. Thank you very much.